In this video, we're going to do a very simple, gentle, 7-minute Qigong meditation that has one simple purpose. And I think it's actually the same purpose and the same reason why we should be practicing Qigong. So if we haven't met before, welcome. My name is Jeff Chand. I'm an acupuncturist, practitioner of traditional Chinese medicine, and Qigong instructor. We like to share different Qigong practices here on Facebook and on YouTube and in what we call the Communi-Qi. This is an online library of many different Qigong practices that are designed to help you feel good, look good, do good in the world by just really simple, gentle practices. So in this video, I just want to introduce a little idea for a few minutes, and then we'll do a very simple 7-minute meditation, Qigong meditation. And if we're here all together, then that's great because I think we can use this this new medium of online cameras and things like that to connect with each other, because sometimes we can't be in the same room with the same people who have the same mentality. But it's nice to just know that we can connect virtually online like this. So the idea that we're going to talk about is why actually are you or anybody, why are we practicing Qigong? What is the reason why would we be practicing Qigong? So if you would like to share your particular perspective, just leave a comment in the comment section, either on Facebook or on YouTube. Why do you like to practice? Now, there's many different reasons we can practice, with many different types of inspirations, different philosophies, different practice structures, and they're all great. I mean, they really are great. I love learning through all the different traditions and looking through history and looking at different parts of the world, different practitioners, and to understand why do they approach Qigong in this sort of way. I find it fascinating. But in order to really maximize the benefit that we're getting out of Qigong, we need to understand, why am I practicing? So that's a good question to ask oneself. So one very common reason is to practice for lots of energy and what I like to call vitality. Qigong for vitality. So on the website, it's everywhere. I like the word vitality because it means having good energy, bright, young energy like the sun, but also having a sense of calmness, peacefulness, being grounded. So we can be very energetic, but we can also be very still at the same time. That's vitality. Having a lot of empty energy, like maybe is when a person drinks too much caffeine and they have too much of that yang energy, but not of that yin. So energy and vitality is a good reason to practice Qigong, because you build up your energy by breathing, by moving. You move any stagnant qi that's in the meridians and in the internal organs. It's a great reason to practice. Another reason to practice is stress relief and relaxation. Absolutely, that's a great reason to be practicing. I don't, in my clinical practice, my traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture practice, I hardly see anybody who's not afflicted by stress of some sort, whether it's physical stress, too much tension from being on computers or sitting for too long, or from old injuries, having all this physical tension, or mental tension, mental stress, thinking about the past. Ooh, why did I do that? What happened back there? Worrying about the future. Ooh, what's going to happen tomorrow? Or replaying conversations over our head. It's like being on a rocking chair, going back and forth, but never really moving anywhere. So this creates all sorts of physical and mental, emotional, and even spiritual tension. So practicing Qigong for stress relief and relaxation is fantastic, especially if a person is diagnosed or they have some sort of physical condition that is affected by stress. If this condition symptoms are about here and stress makes it there, then Qigong practice is going to be very helpful, because it's going to at least take away the added stress of stress, and our body can actually relax a little bit. So stress relief and relaxation is an excellent reason to practice. Next reason, of course, is going to be healing of body and mind. That kind of goes together with stress and relaxation, but healing of body and mind. Sometimes when we get into the energy type practices and meditation and Qigong and energy practices, we hear this word healing a lot. And every person probably means healing in a different way. When I think about healing, I think about the natural process that the body's trying to do. If you cut yourself, you get a little injury, your body wants to heal it. Your body wants to protect it from infection. Your body wants to prevent it from getting worse, and your body wants to fix it. That's natural healing. So healing is natural. Our body wants to move towards a state of balance where we can function normally. But sometimes we get in our own way. Maybe we have that little injury. I'm trying not to say the word boo-boo for some reason. But we have that little injury and we're trying not to move it. Or maybe we move it too much. We need to work with our hands too much, so we can never give it the chance to rest. Maybe we have some sort of problem where our body's locked up. We're locked in this state of our nerves being overexcited and our muscles being tense all the time. And then we can't just unwind that. So this gets in the way of that natural state of healing. And if we have some sort of internal condition, some sort of autoimmune issue or degenerative condition, our body actually wants to make us feel comfortable, but we just need to allow it to happen. Too much stress, not enough energy, not enough of the correct nutrition, not enough sleep. All these things are going to contribute to slowing down of the healing of the body and mind. So that's a great reason to practice Qigong. But really, the number one reason to be practicing Qigong is actually, this is really deep here. It's really just to feel good. Just practice to feel good. Now, what does that mean to you to say, I'm going to practice to feel good? For you, right now in this moment, does that mean I'm going to have more energy? I'm going to have less tension? I'm going to feel warm? I'm going to feel cool the body down. I'm going to feel as if my body's healing. I'm going to have a clear mind. I'm going to have a clear intention. I'm going to be creative. So it just depends on what you need. This is what the idea is of mindfulness type practices, is tuning in the moment to figure out what you need very specifically. Unfortunately, not a lot of people are going to ask us, what do you really need? I mean, if you're in a certain situation, like you're going out for dinner and someone's going, what do you need to drink? Maybe they'll do that. But in general, we get past a certain time in life and people don't really ask us, what do you really, really need right now in this moment? And maybe it's space, maybe it's energy, maybe it's clarity, maybe it's imagination. Maybe we need to detach from where we are right now. Maybe we need to be more here right now and really take in the colors and the vibrancy and the scents and the smells around us. So what is it you need? So before you practice any type of Qigong practice or meditation or mindfulness practice, it's always good just to take 30 seconds maybe to say, what do I need right now? And hopefully you can figure out a way to feel good. Just simply feel good. And if we can't, we don't have to come up with some sort of real deep, philosophical, creative, poetic description of what we actually need. All we really need to do is I need to feel good, and what will make me feel good? And the more we can visualize it and think about it and have a clear image of what we actually require in that moment, the easier it's going to be able to find that. So I really appreciate all these comments here. I'm going to have a look at them later on. But if you would like right now, please feel free to join a very, very simple 7-minute meditation. And all we're going to do is practice what's called Dantian breathing. Dantian is an area below the belly button in the center of the body. It's the lower heaven of the body, or lower elixir field. So this is an area where all the qi and the energy concentrates deep into the body. If we have a good, strong Dantian, then the rest of the body can be healthy. It has a chance to be healthy. If we don't have a strong Dantian, then it's going to be difficult for the rest of the body to actually feel that sense of vitality and calmness and clarity. So just get a sense of that Dantian area. And as we're doing this, we're just going to do a simple breathing. What we're going to do is breathe into the Dantian, and hold for a moment when the lungs get full, and then slowly breathe out. And then as soon as our lungs are empty, breathe back in again, hold for a moment in the Dantian, and breathe out. So what you can do is just imagine or try to visualize maybe a little tiny glowing sun in the lower belly, a little bit below the belly button. Can't quite see, but imagine there's a little tiny sun and it's glowing, getting brighter, warming your body up, and it's giving you exactly what you need. Maybe it's that attention, maybe it's that caring, maybe it's that little bit of space. It's giving you that every time you breathe into the Dantian. All right, so you can just organize yourself. You can stand up if you'd like. I'm going to be standing, or you can sit down. Just be comfortable. You don't have to sit like a statue. That's uncomfortable. Just sit so your body feels like it's unlocked. Find a position that feels good. If you want, you can keep your feet flat on the ground. So I'm going to disappear into the corner here as we do this simple practice. So just take 3 deep natural breaths and start to bring yourself into your body. Just relax. Bring yourself into your body, into the here and now. And as we begin, you can remind yourself of what you need right now. Do you need rest and relaxation? Do you need energy and vitality? Do you need healing? Do you need clarity of mind? Do you need better circulation? What is it that you need right now in this moment? And as you breathe in, inhale into the Dantian. When your lungs are full, hold for 3 seconds and slowly exhale. And breathe in, hold, and breathe out. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out. Very good. And continue on your own for a few more minutes. If you ever feel your shoulders getting tense, just relax. If you find your mind wandering, bring yourself back to your breath. And just continue. As you continue to breathe into your Dantian, relax your entire body. Relax your neck, your shoulders, your back. Release any tension from your hips, your legs, knees, and feet. And continue. And keep breathing into the Dantian. Every time you inhale, the Dantian gets a little bit bigger and brighter, allowing vibrant energy to enter into your body. And every time you exhale, you're releasing any tension, any excessive thoughts, or anything that's unnecessary. Breathing into the Dantian, relaxing your entire body, and allowing yourself to have whatever you need. More energy and vitality, more peacefulness and relaxation, natural healing, clarity of mind, whatever you need. Good, and take a big in-breath. And breathe out forcefully. And you're all done. Well, wonderful. Well, thank you for all being here and practicing together. I don't know about you, but that just seemed like a moment in time, like a snap, and it went right by. So I'd love to hear what you felt during that practice. And I just want to say too, as that Qigong practice has so many different varieties and many different expressions and many different ways to practice. But the key is just to find what works for you. If one day you feel like doing a very active Qigong practice, and another day you feel like being very calm and peaceful and still, that's okay. You can be flexible and give yourself what your body and mind needs. So this was just a very simple, nice practice. You can add it in anytime you want, morning, day, or night, because you can always tune it for whatever you need. So I really appreciate all of you being here. I see some very nice comments. Thank you very much. And if you like this sort of approach to Qigong practice, do come visit us in the Communi-Qi. We have so many different, lots of different types of practices. Here are just a few different examples of them. And a lot of the practices are about 20 minutes to 40 minutes or so, and there's a lot of variety. And we're actually just in the middle of doing a program called Full Body Flow, where we're exploring Qigong through all the different meridians. And so we're just practicing, we're learning about them, but then we're also practicing moving the Qi and learning the points. And it's great. I mean, I hope it is. So if you're interested, just do come and join, and I'd love to have you there. So until the next time, keep your Qi moving, keep positive, keep trying to send that positive energy out into the world, because that's what we need right now. There's just a lot of room for good positivity. Think forward, see, kind of visualize like what kind of life and what kind of physical health you want to be in. Do you want to be a good, vibrant person in the community that you're in? Do you want to be a calm, peaceful center, stillness, like the center of a hurricane for the people around you? We need all of that. We need all of that. So thank you all so much for being here. And I'm going to roll the outro here in a second. And thank you so much again. Do come join the Communi-Qi, but I'd love to see you there. Thanks so much, and I will see you next time. If you've enjoyed this style of Qigong, please come join the Communi-Qi for a wide variety of Qigong routines that's ideal for beginners or if you already have some experience. The Communi-Qi has convenient, simple Qigong practices that are safe, gentle, and effective to help you feel healthy and full of vitality. Come join us today. If you haven't already, be sure to sign up for our newsletter in the link below so we can notify you when we release new YouTube videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.